Greetings! Yes, I know, right? It's been a long time. Well, that's due to the fact that my internet connection was down the last few days, as our phone line was on the brink due to the severe gale force winds being out there that probably ripped a few phone lines, power cables and whatnot, and caused havoc. There's been a lot going on in the world. Ukraine is still up in arms. Not everyone's liking Russia and having to go because of intervention, all that, and all the different factions are just like at each other. Basically, it's just nuts, totally nuts. Also, in other news, we came 40 points last night over in the Eurovision Song Contest 2014. Yep. But good old Austria won, and won it not only just for themselves, but also for the LGBT community, thanks to a wonderful singer who has a very powerful voice, the bearded lady you may have heard of. She stood up for every one of us, and of course, gave a big, huge finger to all the... you know who I mean. Yes, indeed. Don't vote for this guy if you don't like racists and fascists, homophobes, bigots and whatnot. I wouldn't. But I'll definitely try going for even one of these people. He looks like a good guy for Labour, and funny enough, lives locally down our street. And then there's the dun dun dun. Yep, I know what you think of these guys. They want to give you 10 good reasons you want to vote for them, but you don't know their real interests, agendas, or what schemes are behind the scenes. And then there's good old Sarah Teather. Yes. To do with the EU elections, who'll be the next MEP, and I know many don't like UKIP and all the controversy within Nigel Farage's party, accusations of racism and whatnot, bigotry, sexism, whatever, etc., etc. Because, you know, everyone's worried that he'll cut us off from the EU and throw us back into the Stone Age, or well, not Stone Age, probably the Dark Ages, I guess. I don't know about either Labour or Lib Dems. They got a few MEPs there. It's about finding who will represent our voice in the European Union, as it were. And you'll probably want to ask, well, who are you voting for? I don't know. I may not vote at all. I just deal with Sarah Teather, the fact that she moved office, and even though she hasn't addressed there, or I don't know, hasn't been seen or heard for quite a long while, pops up here and now. It's almost like she's become the invisible woman. All of them, including Nick Clegg, have just not got the balls to stand up to Cameron or his done at it far. Others are saying, that Labour is still staying silent, but I suppose maybe living in a mouse hole, as it were. Or sticking their heads in the sand like ostriches. I don't know. I'm not making accusations or being judgmental or anything like that. You know, I'm just being analytical and doing analysis of all this. True. Shame we didn't fully win it. That particular artist, was it sang Children of the Universe? I don't think it was a bad song at all. True, it was a bit of the old sort of like commercial pop thing going on there and trying to be all new age and like, you know, but it just wasn't, well, it was good, but it just wasn't good enough or strong enough to really, I just had a gut feeling we just weren't going to win this. Obviously. But with 40 points ahead of France, I'm glad we beat France to it. Why write a song about moustaches? In other news, on top of all that, my poor old dog Jack hasn't been very well, and as you may or may not have heard, yes, she's been diagnosed with a lymphoma, which is cancer of the blood, or blood cancer, if you prefer to call it that way, and let's see, it was terminal, and he may only had like 6 months to 1 or 2 years to live, and they sent blood samples to the lab, and I need to ring up the vet today or this week to find out how advanced the cancer has got, whether it's not as advanced, which means it's treatable, we can get some chemo. And if it's too advanced, it's going to be on the stage where it's beyond treatable, and then, like the vet said, we'll have to talk about his quality of life. Anyway, so come back to the election things, just slightly. Don't know who you vote for, or maybe you probably won't. Actually, that's the thing, because the artist Taxi Drivers doesn't trust any of these parties, except the Green Party, though, who go on with the tagline voting for the common good, and obviously the common good is something we all want in common. If we want to create a more better world, more best society, more tolerant, equal society, that is. And it's going on about the fact they're all the same, can't vote for change, we need a new kind of politics. Well, who knows? Who knows? I don't think my dog's too bothered about politics, but one thing I know he's bothered about, and that's having loads of treats, loads of food, and living the best quality of life possible. That's a good thing to end that note on. So, stay tuned for more videos to come. I'll chat to you guys later. Ta-ta for now.